Man, I got a few WWE videos I need to post, but I'm gonna just record this one. You know, was Randy Orton on the phone with Ted DiBiase Jr.? You know, I would love to say yes, but at the same time, you know, I don't think WWE will cook like that. You know, it's not like he was Brock Lesnar, was found not guilty or whatever, and then, man, we got to bring Brock Lesnar back. No, this is Ted DiBiase Jr. Now, I don't know if Ted DiBiase Jr. was sitting in prison or jail while he was awaiting trial. I'm not sure or not. But I know one thing, wrestlers tend to still, you know, work out and stuff even when they quit the business, unless, you know, they're like retired and they know they're not coming back. Like if you're retired and you know you ain't coming back, or injured or something like that, they'll let themselves go, because, you know, they like, I'm done, I'm just want to enjoy life, I ain't trying to take no steroids or nothing like that. So I don't know what shape Ted DiBiase Jr. is in, but it would be nice, you know, to maybe incorporate Ted in this storyline some kind of way. And I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't think The Rock has nothing to do with this. I know people like, oh, maybe Randy Orton was on the phone with The Rock. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Now, I really don't know who else it could be. I doubt it's anything to do with Paul Heyman. You know, so I saw another one that said Randy Orton was on the phone with the voices in his head. I thought that was hilarious. But, man, it would, if it was Ted DiBiase Jr., I just don't know what that could go into. If Ted DiBiase Jr. is in good shape and he could get that ring rust off, I wouldn't mind Ted DiBiase Jr. causing Cody the title and then have a Ted versus Cody feud just to get Cody occupied with something else besides the main event scene. Cody needs to take a back seat. Like, Cody has to take a back seat and do some character development. But I mean, that we're too eager, you know, to get Ted DiBiase Jr. back. It's 50-50. Yeah or no. It's more so me, I think 10% we get him back, 90% he's done. Because if you really think about it, Ted DiBiase Jr. actually made a lot of money outside of WWE with this whole scandal stuff. I have no idea how he's not in prison. You know, he was facing 185 years. You know, and he beat it. So shout out to him for beating the case. Probably brought the judge or whatever, but he beat the case. You know. So for him, if he had to come back to WWE, this would be the only time, because there's no other time that you can set Ted DiBiase Jr. up and it not, you know, be big, not worth the money. You know, you can't offer somebody like Ted DiBiase Jr. $1 million a year when he got all of this, you know, go away heat kind of on his name. Real wrestling fans know what's up. Casual fans don't know what's up. And the kids could care less about Ted DiBiase Jr. But the people that are buying the tickets, they know Ted DiBiase Jr. They know the story. They know the scandal. They would pay to see him and Randy do some kind of legacy thing. So, I don't know. You know, I have no idea what kind of shape he's in. If he's in good shape, oh, he could shake that ring rust off pretty fast. You know, he could just... I mean, he was never like this power character, but he could probably still go. You know, wrestling is garbage anyway now, so... You know, do y'all think Ted DiBiase Jr. is going to make an appearance either on SmackDown or WrestleMania? You know, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. You know, and let me know what y'all think.